Welcome to day 18 of the 30-day face yoga challenge. Today we're finding our center in this full face workout. We're starting with Nadi Shodhan pranayama, or alternate nostril breathing. So take your right thumb and place it on your right nostril, breathing in through your left nostril at a count of 4. To release your breath, you'll cover your left nostril and exhale out your nose through the right nostril. You'll inhale through the right nostril at a count of 4, and then cover your right nostril, exhale out your nose through your left nostril. Keep this going, inhaling on one side, holding that nostril, releasing the breath through the other side at a count of 4, inhaling through your right, holding your right nostril, and exhaling through your left nostril at a count of 4. Keep this breath going. This breath is amazing for helping to harmonize our left and right hemispheres of the brain. Nadi Shodhan is also great for helping to reduce and alleviate stress and anxiety. This will help to balance and calm your nervous system. This breath can help to balance our energy centers and purify our energy channels so that we have a clean and unblocked path of prana that can flow through our body. Also, this can help to awaken kundalini energy. Also, this can help to purify the body and release toxins. And it also helps us find and stay in our center because we're focused on our breathing here. We're not focused on anything else. We're staying with the count, staying with the breath sequence, and this helps us to find and stay in our center. We'll finish up this last round, breathing in for a count of 4, breathing out the other nostril for a count of 4, and then completely releasing. We're going to start out with horizontal forehead stretch. So interlace your fingers together and place them on your forehead. And you want to hold here for a few seconds to warm up your forehead. So we're kind of pulling our fingers in each direction to stretch the forehead horizontally. And we're also warming up this frontalis muscle. So we're lightly stretching to the side, and then we're just going to start in the center, crisscross our fingers, and fan outwards towards our temples. So you stretch your forehead horizontally and out. Let your fingers glide past your temples so that your temples get a nice massage here. This is one of the best exercises for relaxing our overworked frontalis muscle. When overworked, we see things like horizontal forehead wrinkles. So really try to relax this muscle with your mind and let your fingers do the rest. Go ahead and release. Take your index fingers to your third eye, and you're going to make a skin pinch with your fingers and then grind back and forth. So if you lose the pinch, no problem, just re-grab it. So you'll place your index fingers together at your third eye and then turn them towards each other so you get a pinch of skin and muscle, and then move back and forth with your fingers so that you grind that skin and muscle between. The goal is to release any tension in this third eye area that causes frown lines. We have muscles that pull inwards, and that's how we get those 11 lines in the center of our forehead. And we just want to release any tension here by grinding our fingers back and forth. Take your index fingers to your third eye, and we're going to make double rainbows. So starting in the center of your forehead, lift up, and first you'll go right above the eyebrow, and then you'll raise your double rainbow a bit, and then keep raising until you're up at your hairline. Let's do this again together, making double rainbows with our fingertips, trying to consciously relax the area in between our eyebrows and our forehead. You can imagine your finger is a magic relaxer, and anything it touches relaxes. Go ahead and release. We're going to do advanced cheek lifts. So drop your jaw, create a long and narrow O, wrap your lips around your teeth, Place your palms together and rest them on your chin to keep the O long and narrow. Your fingertips will land on your cheeks and your index fingers lay next to your eyes so you don't create any wrinkles on the outer corner of your eyes. Lift your cheeks up like you want to smile. We'll hold here for 30 seconds. So your cheeks are lifting up against the opposite resistance from your mouth and lips wrapped tightly around your teeth. Your palm ends are placed on your chin, and that is to keep your O long and narrow as possible. We're statically holding for 30 seconds, lifting our cheeks up and not activating any of the muscles on your forehead or your jaw. Go ahead and release. Great job. Place your thumbs at the base of your nose and your index finger at your eye corners, and then pinch and hold the skin and muscle next to your nose. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds. If you lose your grip, go ahead and re-grab. We want to make sure this area is as relaxed as possible. So first we're holding for 30 seconds, and you're holding in a pinch. So we're pinching our thumb and our index finger together. Thumb being at the base of the nose and the index finger next to the eye corner. Now we have to relax this muscle by bringing our index fingers to the center and pulling away from each other to deeply relax this muscle next to the nose. Go ahead and switch sides, making sure this area is fully and deeply relaxed. Back to advanced cheek lift. Drop your jaw, create a long and narrow O, wrap your lips around your teeth, lift your cheeks up like you want to smile. Place your hands so the base of your palms are pressing down on your chin, but not causing any tension in your jaw. Your fingertips rest on your cheeks. This time we can try the dynamic version, and we'll do 30 repetitions. So inhale, on your exhale, lift your cheeks up like you want to smile, and keep your index fingers placed at the outer eye corners so you don't create wrinkles around your eye. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Relax the area in between your eyebrows and your forehead. And keep lifting your cheeks up, making sure you don't lose the long and narrow O and your lips stay wrapped around your teeth for the opposite resistance. The cheeks working upwards against the opposite resistance of your lips wrapping tightly around your teeth. When you've done 30, you can release. Take your index fingers to the base of your nose and massage in circles right in the area at the base of your nose. So just making gentle circles into the muscle. You can go one way and the other way. There is an option to lean your head forward, so you're using some of the weight of your head to get deeper into the massage. You don't want to hurt yourself or drag on your skin. You just want to release any tension from this area. This area becomes tight and sticky, and it contributes to nasolabial folds and smile lines. Keep massaging here. You can make an O with your mouth if that helps you stretch out the area and massage without creating any wrinkles. Making the O face gives a nice stretch to our face, so we're able to massage easier. Go ahead and release. And we're going to do advanced cheek lift one last time. You can try the dynamic version if you did that last time. So you'll do 30 repetitions, lifting and releasing, making sure your lips stay tightly wrapped around your teeth. This exercise is great for toning and lifting our cheeks in the direction of our cheekbones. It's going to help tone the under eye area, eye bags, tear troughs. It also strengthens and adds volume to the lips and nasolabial folds, and it helps to prevent any sagging of the mouth or lip droopy mouth. Make sure you're activating from your cheeks and not the muscles of your lower or upper face. If you need to close your mouth slightly to relieve any tension in your jaw, you can do that. Keep your fingertips on your cheeks so you can feel your cheeks vibrating or lifting underneath your fingertips. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Go ahead and release. Great job. And we'll pinch and roll underneath our nose. So your index finger and thumb starting in the center of your nose, pinching and rolling outwards to release any tension in this area. You can start in the center and move slightly outwards. So you cover your nasolabial lines. The point is to get this area as relaxed as possible. This will help to lift up the mouth, allows for a lift of the cheeks. We want to make sure our muscles are elongated and flexible, so they're not constricted and pulling down on any of the other muscles they're connected to. That's why massage is so important in face yoga and releasing tension. You can slow it down if that feels better. Sometimes I go a little too fast. And then go ahead and release. Great job. Moving on to cheek squats 2. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Drop your jaw. Create a long and narrow O with your lips elongated forward as much as possible. Place your thumbs at your mouth corners to hold your narrow O. Your index finger is up at your eye corner so you don't prevent wrinkles, and then your middle finger is right on your cheeks. And you want to smile, lifting your cheeks, and you want to try to lift from the mouth corners all the way up to your temple. So we're going to do 3 rounds. We'll statically hold here for 30 seconds before moving on to the dynamic exercise. So really try to feel the activation from the corner of your mouth all the way up your cheeks, all the way up your temple, and lift from your mouth corners to your temples and beyond. Really imagine your cheeks lifting and widening out all the way upwards, and release. Great job. Start at the outer corner of your mouth, and we're going to pinch and roll from the outer corner of our mouth all the way up to the base of our nose using our index finger and our thumbs. So we're pinching and stretching this area. You want to notice if there's any changes in volume, and you want to massage this area. If you feel any tension, any adhesions, the goal is to massage, release tension, and redistribute volume so that this is more even. We're increasing circulation and helping to reverse nasolabial folds, smile lines, and lines around the mouth. You can switch to the other side, so grabbing right outside that modiolus at the mouth corner, pinching and stretching, and ultimately rolling up from your mouth corner to the base of your nose. So you may notice stickiness, tenderness, changes in volume. Ideally, we want to keep working this area until that is all released. And then once you get up to the base of your nose, we'll move on to cheek squats 2. So drop your jaw, create a long and narrow O, extend your lips forward. And this time you can try the dynamic version. We'll do 30 repetitions. So lifting from the corners of your mouth all the way up towards your temples. This may just feel like your cheeks moving for now. That's great too. So your cheeks are lifting and releasing. Make sure to keep your lips pressed forward as much as possible. You can inhale, release, exhale, lift. And if you can, imagine a lift going all the way from your mouth corners to your temple and beyond. Relax your forehead, relax the area in between your eyebrows. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. And when you've done 30, you can go ahead and release. Great job. So find the zygomatic muscle by locating your cheekbone. And this muscle, the minor and major, attached to the cheekbone. So once you have the skin and muscle, you can smile to make sure that you have the correct muscle. Once you do, you're going to pinch and stretch along this muscle. So if you want to smile, you'll feel an activation underneath your fingers if you have the right muscles. And then we're stretching and pinching, and we're going to roll upwards. So starting at the cheekbone and rolling upwards towards the inner corner of our eye is where we'll head. Making sure to really massage and stretch this area, noticing any spots that are tender, any spots that feel sticky or tight, and then also noticing any changes in volume. So you can be intuitive here, find what feels good, but the main movement is from the cheekbone, pinching and rolling in towards the inner eye corner, and then we'll roll back out once we get there. So covering this entire area, making sure we massage in any spot that feels like it needs a little extra love or a little more time. Be intuitive with your face and really feel what's going on here. So once you get back out to the cheekbone area and everything is nice and massaged, you can move to the other side. So finding the cheekbone, locating the zygomatic muscles, the major and minor, smiling to make sure that you feel an activation and you have the muscle. And you're going to pinch and roll to really make sure this muscle is stretched and elongated. Making sure that this area has no tenseness or tightness, adhesions. And a lot of the time we can even have tenseness, tightness, pain in areas that we're not using so much, and so we don't even know that it's there. But once we start massaging, we're pinching and rolling towards the eye corner here. Once we get in there, we kind of notice, wow, this area does feel very tender when I massage. And that's definitely a spot that needs some more love, and you can linger there and give it some TLC. So just moving back out towards the cheekbone, pinching and rolling, making sure to distribute any volume changes. And then go ahead and release. Great job. We'll do cheek squats 2, one last time. Inhale through your nose, drop your jaw, create a long and narrow O. Place your thumbs at your mouth corners to keep your O long and narrow. Send your lips forward as much as possible. And then if you want to try the dynamic version, we'll do 30 repetitions, lifting from your mouth corners to your temple and beyond. This exercise is great for lifting the entire facelift branch, so that whole area all the way from the corner of your mouth, your cheeks, up to your temple, and really help to lift our cheeks as high as anatomically possible. So inhale, release, and then exhale, lift your cheeks up, trying to lift all the way past your temples. Great for lifting and toning our cheeks, increasing volume in our cheeks. This will help to reduce nasolabial folds, marionette lines. And we have 2 more to go. So lift and release, lift and release. And then when you're done, you can take your fingers that we've been using for our pinching and rolling. We'll start at the jawline, and we're working from the mouth corner to the masseter muscle. So once you get to the masseter muscle, you can stop. And we're moving along the jawline, and we'll work upwards. So pinching and stretching, and then rolling upwards, pinching and stretching, searching for any tenderness, tightness, any changes in volume. And we want to massage through that, stretch these muscles so they stay elongated. Also, this is going to be great for our fascia. So our fascia needs movement, and when it becomes dry and damaged, then that's when we see irregularities in our skin. We want it to remain flexible and liquid-like. Switch to the other side, starting at the jawline, and we're working in between the mouth corner and where the masseter muscle is. So pinching and stretching and then rolling upwards. If you feel any spot that is tender or tight or stickiness, you can feel adhesions. You can linger in that area, any spot that needs a little extra love and attention. Really feel into your own face, and you can begin to notice what's going on. Where is there tenseness and tightness? Why is there tenseness and tightness there? What can I do about it? Maybe something in your daily habits or mimics can be adjusted so you're no longer experiencing that. Go ahead and release. Great job. We'll move on to high jaw press. So smile, lifting the corners of your mouth, wrap your lower lip around your lower teeth, and then protrude your chin forward. Place your hands at your mouth corners to eliminate any wrinkles. And then with your tongue at the roof of your mouth, look up so you feel a nice activation underneath your chin and on your neck. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds. Make sure the entire upper part of your face is relaxed and you're not carrying any tension in between your eyebrows. Release any tension in your eyes, the outer corner of your eyes, your head. Make sure your tongue is staying up at the roof of your mouth, the front, middle, and back. That's going to help further deepen this stretch. Go ahead and release. And we will release tension from our chin by squeezing in opposite directions with our index finger and thumb from both hands. So one hand squeezes horizontally, the other hand squeezes vertically. And if you can, use your mind to release any tension in your chin. So it may tense on its own. You want to try to consciously untense it. Then with your fingers, you're going to pinch and roll starting from the center of your chin. This is probably my favorite exercise to release chin tension. And you can cover this whole area underneath your mouth. So the chin, the depressor anglioris, which is that triangular muscle going from our mouth corner to our jawline, pulling down, giving us droopy mouth corners. All of these muscles here become tense and tight and pull downwards. So we really want to make sure this area is stretched, it's elongated, it's flexible. And when the muscles are stretched and elongated, they won't be pulling down on any of the other facial muscles. Stay connected to your breath, breathing in and out through your nose, consciously trying to release any tension you can in your mind. And then your fingers are massaging the relaxed muscles and release. Great job. Moving back to high jaw press for the second of 3 rounds. We'll hold for another 30 seconds. So place your tongue up at the roof of your mouth. Your chin is protruding forward. Your lower lip is wrapped tightly around your lower teeth and moving inwards. Your mouth corners are headed back towards your back molars, and you'll feel an activation in your cheeks also. Relax the upper part of your face. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the area in between your eyebrows. Relax your shoulders back and down. And release from the pose. Great job. Going underneath the chin, we're going to pinch, and you can pinch and roll, or you can pinch upwards. Don't pull downwards, but you can pinch into the skin and what's beyond it. You can also pinch and stretch, similar to what we just did. So pinching with both fingers and stretching in opposite direction until you cover the entire area underneath your chin. Or you can pinch and roll like we do the fascia rolls from jawline to jawline. And the purpose is to release any tension, stagnation, any built up fluid, lymphatic drainage, anything that has accumulated in this area. We want to free it up, get it loose so that it can be eliminated from this area. So find whatever method works best for you. You may get a little redness under this area if you're not used to massaging here. And that should go away by the next day, so don't worry about it. You can pinch and roll, pinch upward. Make sure you're not pulling downward unless you're stretching in opposite directions. That's more stretching. I'm talking about pulling down, which you don't want to do. Hope that made sense. Go ahead and release, and we'll do the high jaw press one last time. Wrap your bottom lip around your bottom teeth, protrude your chin forward, look up. Send your mouth corners to your back molars so your cheeks are activated. Place your hands in the position, and this time if you want to try the rainbows, you can. So you'll just turn your chin from side to side, creating a rainbow shape. Make sure your tongue is up at the roof of your mouth. This exercise is amazing for toning and lifting your jawline, balancing and toning our muscles of mastication. It's also going to help reverse any double chin and firm up sagging or droopy skin around the neck and jawline. So if you did not take the chin rainbows, you can hold statically, keeping your tongue up at the roof of your mouth. Whatever method you did, we'll go ahead and release. And then take your fingertips to your masseter muscle and give a nice jaw massage. So gently open your mouth and with your fingertips make little circles in one way and then the other way, starting at the top of your jaw. And you can move downwards, covering your entire jaw. Stay connected to your breath, breathing in and out through your nose, relaxing your entire face. Noticing if there is a difference on each side. Maybe one side feels more prominent, or one side is a little more tender to massage than the other. You could just notice that. And then taking your knuckles, you can do the same thing, making gentle circles one way and then the other way. Gently open your mouth if that feels better. Just moving up and down the jaw, trying to release any tension here. You don't want to cause any pain. This should feel very relaxing. And if you can, try to relax your jaw with your mind, releasing any tenseness that you might be holding it tense or tight. Try to release that. And then with your knuckles, go in and massage, really loosening up any of the tension and pressure from this masseter muscle. Then you can take your right hand and stabilize your chin, keeping your knuckle right underneath your mouth corner. And then with your left index finger and thumb, trace all the way up your jawline towards your ear to contour your jawline. Lift and firm this entire jawline. So make sure you go all the way up around your jaw towards your ear and then switch to the other side. So your left hand holds your chin right underneath your mouth corner, and then with your right hand, glide upwards, pinching and gliding upwards with your index finger and thumb. And we've done about 10 or 15 on each side. You can go ahead and release, and we'll move to cat eyes. So place your palm ends on the ends of your eyebrows, covering your temples. Press in, up, and back. So you're pressing back at a 45-degree angle, making the cat eye shape to your eyes, and then squeeze your eyes shut against opposite resistance. We're going to do 3 sets. In this first set, we'll hold for 30 seconds total. So adjust your hands if you need to. Try to make sure your hands are pressing in and back symmetrically on each side. And then your eyes are squeezing in and down as if you're looking towards your chin. And go ahead and release. Great job. Take a deep breath in, close your eyes, tap around your eyes, underneath your eye, and around above on the temples. You want to look up towards your third eye behind closed eyelids. So if you open your eyes, you'll see the whites of your eyes, but this helps to tone the under eye and also balances our glands, helps us connect to our third eye chakra. Go ahead and release. Moving back to cat eyes for the second time. This time you're welcome to try the dynamic form of the exercise. So pressing in and back with your hands, squeezing your eyes shut against the opposite resistance, and releasing. So inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze your eyes shut like you want to pull your eyes in and down. We're doing 30 repetitions, opening and closing. Your elbows are wide and your shoulders are down, but if this is causing you pain in your back, your neck, your upper shoulder area, then you can bring your elbows more in together and position your hands so that it's not hurting your back. Make sure you relax the area in between your eyebrows and your forehead. Relax your jaw and your lips. Make sure your mouth is completely relaxed. It's not tensing together. Again, if you need to readjust your hands to make sure that you are symmetrical on each side, you can do that. Either by using a mirror or feeling into how it feels on each side. Go ahead and release. Moving back to eye align with tapping, look towards your third eye, behind closed eyelids, close your eyes, and tap underneath your eye, around your temples, and above your eyebrows. Try to release any tension from this area, making sure to keep your gaze looking upward. This really helps to tone underneath the eyes. Stay connected to your breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. If you open your eyes slightly, it looks a little scary. And then go ahead and release. Great job. Last time, cat eyes. Place your palms on your temples, covering the ends of your eyebrows. Lift up and back. Squeeze your eyes shut against the opposite resistance, and then go ahead and try the dynamic form of this exercise, if that suits you, for 30 repetitions. So inhale, release, exhale, squeeze. This exercise is amazing for lifting the entire face from the sides of the face. It's great to, once you have your hands in position, if you notice that your nasolabial lines are smoothing out, your mouth corners are lifting, this is an excellent exercise to do, as you may be experiencing sagging of your face on the sides, which I also experience. So I love to do this exercise. It's great for reversing crow's feet, strengthening the eye muscles, and reversing fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes, and also helping to lift droopy eyelids and even reduce nasolabial folds. Great for opening the face and clearing any accumulated lymph and fluid from underneath and around the eyes. So it's such a great exercise with so many benefits. Again, if you need to bring your elbows in closer, then that is an option to try to release any pain from the upper back. Go ahead and release from the pose, and we'll do eye align with tapping one last time, looking into your third eye center, using your fingers to tap around your eyes, releasing any tension, increasing circulation, increasing blood flow to the area, helping to reduce dark circles, reduce puffiness, and brighten the skin. You can tap a little more gently underneath your eyes, but make sure to cover the entire area. Great for waking up the eyes. And go ahead and release. Take your right arm, raise it in the air, and then with your right hand, lift your left temple slightly up, and then let your right ear fall towards your right shoulder. If you want to take the rocking motion here, you can inhale, look up, slowly and gently, and exhale, round your head forward. Let's do a few of these together, really stretching and breathing into the left side of our neck here. Inhale, look up, and then we'll switch to the other side, taking our left hand, placing it on our right temple, letting your left ear fall towards your left shoulder. Inhaling up and exhaling, rounding forward. You're also welcome to just statically hold and breathe into the right side of your neck. And this is our last exercise, so I will leave you with a quote. This is from LAO TZU. To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. So I hope you find your center today. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste. I'll see you tomorrow for day 19.